Hello, this is Leanna with Tippy.com, and today I wanted to give you guys a look at Camera Plus on the iPhone. Camera Plus is a photography application, and with it you can take photos, edit photos, look at them, lots of things. So we're going to go ahead and see what that is. Right now everything is really dark because I have my iPhone laying on the floor and the camera is on. So if I lift it up you can see that it's actually showing me what the camera sees. So let's go ahead and actually take a photo, and I'll switch it to the front-facing camera. So real quick before we actually take the photo, let's go back to this. So now you can see that the iPhone is showing what the camera sees. So you can see the full version of what is happening up above, up here. And then inside here it shows a very small version of what the entire frame is showing. So, okay. To actually take the photo, you can either tap Take Photos or you can actually tap on the viewfinder. Okay, let's see. And there we go. And also down here is a stabilizer, so if I tap that, the stabilizer has been activated, and that works. It won't take the picture until the iPhone stops moving. So that's really nice for taking night shots. Tapping this brings me back to here. If I'm in here and I tap this, it brings me to my light box. And I could have also accessed that from the little camera view page as well. So this shows all of the pictures that I've taken with this application. None of these have yet been stored to my camera roll. I can choose which ones to do that with. So let's go ahead and look at one. The ones that are smaller are ones I've already edited. So for instance this one and this one. Let's go ahead and tap on this one. This one I actually didn't really do much editing on it, but it still kept it small. So there's the picture, and I can go to Edit, and from here I have a lot of different options. I can choose scenes, I can crop, pick a bunch of effects, and also look at borders. So let's go over to scenes. I really like the auto. Camera Plus does a great job with the editing with just the auto edit. Every photo I've done it with, I've liked it, so that's pretty nice. You can also put a fake flash on it, sunset, night, backlit, portrait, beach, scenery, concert, food, and text. This one's food, so kind of, it's food. It's berries on a tree outside. With the crops, it has the freeform one, so I can crop however I want with any aspect ratio. There's the original crop, which will hold this ratio but let me make it smaller, but I can't change it. There's golden. I don't know where that phrase comes from, but that's basically like a widescreen. We've got a square, 4x3, 4x6, 5x7, 8x10, and 16x9. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Actually, I'll do this one. That one looks fine. And then when you're done editing, you just hit done. And there we go. So now we can go back to our light box. And now my picture is in there in its edited form. Now I can hit share. And here I can send to Flickr, Facebook, or Twitter, or email. If I save, it's saving it to my camera roll. And I can decide which, there's settings I'll show you later where you can choose how big it goes. And after you've saved it, it has disappeared. So here's the one I just took. Let's go ahead and edit this one. You can see more effects in this than all of my nature shots. So let's first crop it. Let's try a square. Let's see if we can crop out all of that empty space. Let's see. There we go. So then we hit done. Oh, I'm sorry. It would have just kept it if I didn't hit done. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the auto does. In this one, it's not very drastic, so this will be the first one I'm not entirely impressed with auto. Let's see about portrait. I mean, all of these are pretty much the same. Backlit made a big difference since the lighting behind me is pretty bad. So I'm actually just going to leave it on none, and let's take a look at the different effects. So on this page of color, you can see we've got all of the normal ones: vibrant, sepia, so emo. That one's a little bit different. Doesn't work good with my picture though. Magic hour. Under retro, we've got a lot of different options. Let's see, this one looks like it might be kind of interesting. Hipster. That one is too dark for this photo. Antique. I'm very green. Fashion, in this photo it doesn't look good, but it's actually a pretty nice effect. Toy camera. And then the last one is special. And let's see, we've got HDR. That doesn't look good with a portrait. Miniaturized, so it basically blurs the top and the bottom for this one. Cross process. What else do we got? We got grunge, another one that makes me look kind of green. Color dodge. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick one. I'm gonna pick toy camera, and then we can add a border. There's a thin black border. Let's pick one that's a lot more. Here we go, instant. I like this one. It goes with the look. And there we go. So now that I've done what I want with this photo, I can hit done. Oops. There we go. And now I will save it. And now that picture has disappeared. If I want to just browse through my pictures, I can double tap one. Oops, I accidentally deleted it. That's a problem. Maybe they should have a "Are you sure you want to delete" option, because once you delete from here, the photo is gone. So let's go ahead and double tap this, and now I can just swipe to go through my photos. There we go. Oh, let's see what undo does. Maybe that brings my... There we go. So we can undo what we last did. So unfortunately you can't undo again, but I undid my deleting of my photo. So that's nice to know. Okay. This button brings up my photo library, so if I wanted to edit one of my other photos, I can go ahead and do that. And right here, this also just brings up the same option as tapping a photo. And that is pretty much it. I can save all, so that they all go to my camera roll. Are you sure you want to save all your Lightbox photos to your camera roll? I would say save all or cancel. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. But if I took all these, I wanted to save them all. It's nice and easy to do that, so I don't have to go one at a time. And again, I could have accessed my Lightbox from the screen from that button. And let's go ahead and take a look at the menu real quick. We can turn the sounds on or off. We can turn off that grid from when I was taking the picture if you don't like that. For sharing, you can log into your Facebook, Twitter, and Flickr accounts. Quality. So this is where I decide when I save a photo, how good does it save. So we can do full quality, or we can do an optimized. And optimized saves with a maximum size of 1200 by 1200 for faster sharing and saving, but reduced quality. So if that's something you're interested, you can change that. And info like most apps have, and that's it. That is the menu. This looks like it's a button, but it's not. I'm always trying to tap it to see what it does. Yeah, so there we go. That is Camera Plus on the iPhone. And sorry about that. This is Leanna with tipbee.com. Thank you.